All right, so see, the global furniture market is a thriving industry projected to reach $650 billion by 2025. Well, Nigeria, with its vast population, growing middle class, and rich cultural heritage, presents a lucrative opportunity for furniture manufacturers and exporters. However, the country's furniture industry faces significant challenges, including limited access to finance, inadequate infrastructure, and intense competition from imported furniture. Well, joining us now to have this conversation, we have Victor Chibike, the MD, Bimadu Group. It was great having you here today.
It's a pleasure being here as well.
Yeah, so definitely we have some wood in here. But, you know, looking at the global furniture market, you know, so far, what trends have you seen in the first quarter of 2025? I know we had a conversation, I think, towards last year.
Yes.
And you did give some projections. What are you seeing play out so far in the market globally?
Thank you once again for having me. The trends I observed in the first quarter of this year is, you know, high rise of automation, you know, with the current development in the artificial intelligence industry. There have been much more automation in the way furniture is being produced, and also the businesses are going digital, and people now have much more access to buy their furnitures online. Also, with the usage of 3D, people have the ability to see their furnitures, see their spaces even before it is being you know, brought into reality, even before it's been constructed. And you know, Africa, if the game is being played right, we are most likely to be a force to reckon with in this furniture industry.
Right,
yes,
and would you say, you know, our carpenters are getting better with what you've seen so far? Because, you know, everyone's trying to, you know, get exports out, you know, so we can get that, you know, good foreign currency, you know, into the country. Which regions or countries do you think are leading, you know, right now when it comes to export?
Okay, now our carpenters are getting extremely good. You know, Nigeria have very innovative and hardworking people, and we tend to lead in any industry we tend.
And I see female carpenters now.
Of course, yes. You know, it's a good thing that our women are contributing in this industry. You know, yes, our carpenters are, you know, having international trainings. They are leaving the country, getting to know the updated ways of which furnitures can be done faster, easier, and also catching up with the trend, because we are now a globalized world where people in Nigeria could love the Spanish theme or the Chinese theme and stuff like that. So they are at the forefront of it. And as pertaining to region, every region in Nigeria has their own theme, right? There was a trend I saw on Instagram, and they put two people's house, and you know, one had this royal furniture and one had this minimalist furniture, and the thing was that guess which one was owned by an Igbo man, right? So people could all tell that, you know, there's this trend, especially in the Southeast, where they have this royal furniture.
Yeah, when I watch the Nigerian movies back then, you know, when it's like an Igbo family, they have some kind of furniture.
Yeah, you could tell, yeah, indeed, yeah. Yeah, so that's the reality. Nigerians, if the game is being played right, and of which I believe with the advent of the new generation of carpenters, we will definitely lead in this industry.
So what opportunities are you seeing right now in the market that, you know, producers can tap into to get their products out to the world?
Okay, first off, we can look, you know, due to the large markets, Nigeria is the desired market for nations like China, India, Vietnam, Italy, and Germany, right? They see the Nigerian market, due to our high population, as a good market they can come into. And as and as Nigerians, Nigerian carpenters or those in the furniture industry, we can see partnership with them as a very, very good. You know, rather than them importing it, we can create their furniture theme with our wood, thereby allowing Nigerians to enjoy that set theme of the international world with our local materials. And also, African free trade allows Nigerians to export their furnitures, you know, a little bit more easily. And yes, and
because I've seen the prices of imported furniture, it is not cute
yeah, of course.
at all. We're seeing those prices definitely due to the currency devaluation. You're having to pay over $1 million,
Yes.
you know, for quality furniture,
Yes.
you know, imported.
Yeah.
So, what do you think, the government, should be doing, right now to actually support the industry so that we produce more furniture here instead of importing?
Okay, now in that light, the government can give tax and incentive because doing that, the carpenters would be able to save cost in that aspect, and then the government can also have training sections whereby they bring international specialists in this field to train our local carpenters. The government can also provide adequate infrastructure like sustainable light, you see, and good road, especially for logistics. According to the research done by World Bank, the Nigerian economy loses over 15 to 20 billion dollars due to poor roads and unsustainable and unstable electricity. And in the furniture space alone, as a section, Nigeria loses $2 to $3 billion yearly because of poor infrastructure. So if the government can come into play and solve those problems, I believe it will be beneficial not only to the Nigerian people but to Nigeria as a country.
Right. And do you think renewable energy could help? When it comes to furniture production, in the country, and I'm sure it needs a lot of power.
Of course.
Do you think sustainable, renewable energy is an option?
Renewable energy is the future. Actually, you would understand that one of the trends in real estate is smart cities, solar cities, nuclear cities, right? It's the future because the resources on Earth, the natural resources on Earth, like the coal and the petroleum, they are finite, right? And they are limited. But the things that are unlimited and given freely without worried about it being exhausted are the renewable energies, like the solars and the nuclear and the likes of them. So having that is not only going to be sustainable for the planet as a whole, but it's going to help us reduce cost if we do it well.
Right. And it'd be great to see fantastic revenue coming from furniture exports,
Yes.
From Nigeria, from Africa. We're definitely hoping for that time.
Yeah.
So we can keep our currency,
Yeah.
strong. That is. But thank you so much. Victor Chibike is the Managing Director of Bimadu Group. Always great having you.
Thank you very much.